At Healthcare Partners Medical Group, our mission is to provide the highest quality of healthcare to each and every patient. With 5 locations in Pahrump, we are local doctors you know and trust. We want to thank you for choosing us. Quality care starts here.
News 46 is brought to you by Healthcare Partners. News is brought to you in part by One Nevada Credit Union, where right now you can refinance your auto loan with rates as low as 2.98% and no payments for 90 days for qualified members. Call us today for details. News is also brought to you by Capriotti Sandwich Shop, located in the Pahrump Nugget Casino. Call us at 775-751-3354 to order ahead. News is also brought to you by Comfort Hospice Care, where we give our patients and their loved ones peace of mind, knowing we provide the highest quality of care 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, call 775-751-0349.
Tonight on News 46, United Healthcare talks about open enrollment.
The last candidates' night was held for this year's election.
And Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza invites you down to paint a pumpkin. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Zach Fuentes and Deanna O'Donnell. News 46. Local coverage you can count on.
And welcome to News 46. It's Tuesday, October 23rd, 2012. A state judge in Carson City has struck down a Nevada tax initiative pushed by the state teachers union and other labor groups to raise money for education. In a ruling issued today, District Judge James Wilson said the description of what the initiative would do if passed by voters was misleading and deceptive on several grounds and therefore is invalid. The Nevada State Education Association was backing the measure to impose a 2% margins tax on businesses making $1 million or more annually. The teachers union said it would raise $800 million a year for education. A pro-business group called Committee to Protect Nevada Jobs challenged the measure, arguing the description of effect didn't tell voters there was no guarantee funding for schools and students would increase.
More than 162,000 Nevadans have cast ballots in the first 3 days of early voting. The Secretary of State's office shows 125,312 people have voted in person at early voting locations, while another 36,786 ballots were received by mail. A breakdown shows of those who voted in person, 48% are Democrats, 35% are Republicans, the other 16% are either nonpartisan or registered as a minor political party member. Early voting began Saturday and ends on November 2nd. After that, people will need to vote at their specified polling place, November 6th.
The first vice chairman of United Healthcare spoke to News 46 about the open enrollment period for Medicare.
Well, Monday it started, October 15th, is open enrollment for people who are on Medicare eligible. It's not only just seniors, but primarily seniors certainly, and they have until December 7th to make a decision on whether they want to stay with the plan they're on or consider moving to another Medicare Advantage plan effective January 1.
What would be some benefits of United Healthcare?
Well, United Healthcare made a significant investment in the benefits for 2013, January 1st, 2013. We've always had a zero premium plan, meaning it's not going to cost them anything additional other than the Part B premium that they already pay for Medicare. Mm-hmm. But along with the zero premium this year, or January 1st, we're offering a zero copay to see your primary care physician, zero copay to see your specialist, zero copay if you get hospitalized. So it's 0, 0, 0, 0 all the way across. A huge investment, nice opportunity for seniors and other Medicare individuals to save some money.
And so this will be effective on January 1st of 2013, and that's when all the open enrollment actually becomes effective. Right now, people can make choices and decisions. How do they make a more informed choice? Is there a location that they can go for United Healthcare, or should they contact somebody?
Sure. First of all, you're right. It is January 1st when everything becomes effective. There's a number of ways they can find out more information about Senior Dimensions, which is the United Healthcare plan in Pahrump Valley here. They can go to this www.seniordimensions.com, or there's several meetings that are going to be conducted throughout the open enrollment period here in Pahrump. Pahrump Nugget, we have them, I believe. I think First Move Fitness, we have a couple. So some of the local community hot spots, we've got community meetings that we invite everybody who has any questions about Senior Dimensions to attend one of those meetings.
And we do want to let our viewers know that our 5 o'clock broadcast was not shown. We did have some technical difficulties. And we'll be right back after this break.
Lakeside Casino and RV Park, where we earn the best ratings for our RV park in North America with the most beautiful scenery and quiet surroundings. Our casino features the best gaming experience, entertainment that'll blow your mind, and come see the great changes in our buffet, all here at the Lakeside Casino and RV Park.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Children's Dentistry of Pahrump, specializing in sedation dentistry, now accepting adult patients. Call now for free IV sedation with dental implant, 751-2184.
And welcome back. The final debate between the President Barack Obama and presidential candidate Mitt Romney was held last night. Locally, the last candidates' night was held at the Artesia Clubhouse.
Yes, it is. The Artesia Owners Association is always very happy to open its doors to let all the candidates come in, give their own points of view to the community, not only to residents here, but anyone who has seen the advertisements is welcome to come. Gives you a last opportunity to come out and see who the candidates are, and then you can make a wise decision when you go to the polls.
Are these candidates that only affect this area of town?
No, it's more than that. We do try to limit it to the candidates that are for this area, but we did include some of the others. And if others are here, we do let them speak only after the ones that are for this area speak.
How many years have you guys been holding this?
This is our 4th year, so we're really happy about that.
And tonight you're going to have a little bit different announcer up here.
Yes, Debbie Walsh is going to be the MC for the night. I'm getting ready to retire, so someone else is going to take over.
There you go. And you're going to start on a format with, I believe, like town board candidates, right?
Right. The town board candidates are going to be the first. Each of the candidates will have about 3 minutes to speak, and then after they're all done, then the audience will be allowed to ask questions. And then when no more questions or a certain time limit has been exhausted, then we'll move on to a different office. That way everybody gets a chance to speak.
How many candidates are you expecting tonight?
Oh, I think we have about 18 that have responded that they would be here.
And so after this event, this is the last, isn't it?
Yes, this is the last one.
And bring the kids down to Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza now until Saturday for free pumpkin painting.
We're having some fun here. We're going to invite the kids down from Pahrump to come down to the store, pick out their own pumpkin. We're going to supply decorating tools, paint, etc., so they can decorate the pumpkin any way they like. They don't need anything. We're going to supply the pumpkin, the paint, aprons, everything that you need. Come down, decorate a pumpkin. No charge whatsoever. Then at our tent sale, which is the last weekend of the month, we're going to invite anybody that wants to come down, view the pumpkins the kids have decorated, and then grade them. We're going to have them vote for their favorite one. Whoever makes the pumpkin that is voted for the most times, we're going to have a big candy basket as a prize for the kid that made the pumpkin that was voted as being everybody's favorite. We're going to have age groups, so we're going to make it fair so the younger kids have a chance to win against the older kids. So we're just going to have some fun.
When does this all begin?
It begins right now. Get down here right now while we have pumpkins. We've got plenty of pumpkins. We're not going to run out, but it starts now.
When is the judging going to be?
That's going to be on Saturday, the 28th, that weekend at the Pahrump Nugget at the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza tent event that I'm sure you've heard about by now. During our tent sale, come on down. The pumpkins will be on display there, and we'll give you the opportunity to pick out your favorite one.
The fall season is upon us, and it's a perfect time to check that your home is ready for winter. In today's Angie's List report, we show you 4 areas to put on your priority list that will help you keep your home in tip-top shape and save energy costs too.
The transition from summer to fall is a great time to get your house ready for winter. Do checks at your house to make sure you're energy efficient, and also just be sure that everything's in good condition to weather the storm. Taking care of your furnace is the most important thing you can do in the wintertime, and what we hear from heating and cooling contractors is the most common reason for them getting an emergency call for no heat is because the furnace wasn't properly maintained. So investing in a checkup this fall that costs anywhere from $60 to $100 is money well spent. Unless you're looking for unwanted guests this winter, it's going to be important to make sure your house is sealed tight. First step is to walk around the exterior of your house and look for any small cracks or holes. And remember, even the tiniest crack can be inviting to unwanted guests. So get your caulk gun out and make sure they're all sealed tight.
If you have a roof problem, it's going to obviously let water in the house eventually, which can damage the underside of the roof deck itself, what the shingles are nailed to, as well as drip down and get onto the interior drywall of the house, the structure itself. The easiest way to see if you have a roof problem from the interior house, obviously, is to inspect the ceilings. You can go up in the attic and see if you see any dark spots or stains on the underside of the roof itself. The primary problem, if you don't clean out your gutters, is that the downspouts will clog. Leaves and debris will get into the gutters. They'll work their way over to the downspouts and keep water from draining out of the gutters, which will cause the gutters themselves to overflow, causing excess moisture around the perimeter of the house.
Then on the inside of your house, walk around and check windows and doors. An easy way to do that is to take a candle, and if the flame flickers near the window, you're going to need to provide some extra sealant on those windows.
So some really good tips. That's why I like the Angie's List reports.
It's a lot of fun to
give
hear
some good
those.
tips.
Very interesting.
And fall and spring, perfect time for summer and winter to check all those things out before we use those things like our heaters and our air conditioners in heavy loads like that.
Exactly. It's nice to start out earlier. It's a little easier to take, some money from this paycheck and the next one.
It's horrible to have an
gradually do those
emergency
things.
all of a sudden.
Exactly, when it's too late.
Well, one of the things that you can do is the energy audit that Valley Electric Association offers. You can give them a call there at the office at 727-5312 to get those things checked.
Yeah, lots of options for us. All right, well, we're going to have more news after the break, so please keep it here.